Andres Angel gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Boof Bobo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Nope. 2-0. Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
The 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. 1 out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Pitts leads off second with one gone in the inning. Strike taken up in the zone.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Popped him up. Trevino shading to his right. 2 gone. So digging in now, Jeff Pitts. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Pitts brings in a batting average right at 290. A respectable number for sure. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Now that's popped up. Mays in foul ground, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Mickey Munson will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
At the plate, Eddie Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Eddie Velasquez.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now another 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. In the air, out to right. Pitts sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. In is Christian Yelich. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First offering on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Homer Mays, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Yelich is running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, John Pitts. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. High fly ball out to deep right field. Padilla going back on it to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now, Barton McGregor. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. No outs, nobody on. Popped him up. Mays has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass. But let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Now in the box, Brady Day, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Jesse Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon has got it, and the side is retired. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Stepping in, Homer Mays comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there for strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today.
Designated hitter.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Coming to the plate now, Leonardo Asensio, looking for better results than last night when he went 0-for-4 in that one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up, Pitts calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, Chad Bedelia. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch on its way. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding in, Connor Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
and it's 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
So stepping in, Boof Bobo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Not in time as he steals second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air out to center field. Velasquez is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeremy Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
So far this season, Pitts is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Ready to take his hacks again, Jeff Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's too high, ball 2. Pitts on third with 2 out. Three and 0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Liner toward right center. Bedelia is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rays strand just the one, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Into the box, Parker Nellis, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Nellis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. One gone for the A's here in the third. And into bat next, the slick fielding shortstop, Adeiny Hechavarria. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Set to go now, Juan Trevino, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now. Eddie Velasquez would be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Standing in, Eddie Velasquez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball even at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 3-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Striding in once again, Sammy Pitts.
Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That
right
elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, John Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Barton McGregor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays 4 and the A's nothing. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the A's, the second baseman, D.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runs up and gets this one down, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 freezes him, a strikeout looking. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Next up for the A's, Christian Yelich, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
So 1-1.
Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Hits. Ranges to his right. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Homer Mays. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher
The
not
batter.
able to get a glove
The
on it.
designated
Hard
hitter.
single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan.
Up
Sent it
the
back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Leonardo Asensio. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. They're down 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another
Leading off
shot,
for Tampa
Brady
Bay.
Day.
The first baseman, Brady Day.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor
Now
sharp
batting,
from what I can
the
tell.
center
So
fielder.
I think he might
Jesse
last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Digging in once again, Jesse Pitts. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Second
Now to
base.
the plate, Connor Pitts.
Connor.
He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bond couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pitts has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the
All right,
A's,
Heidi, thank you.
the right fielder, Chad.
Here comes the first
Budelia.
pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking
catcher,
ball. Chad
Parker
Budelia is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Into the box, Parker Nellis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Grounded weakly toward third. And there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And into bat next, the slick fielding shortstop, Adeiny Hechavarria. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Hechavarria, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that sound.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Gil Cruz takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 0, Gil Cruz.
Stepping into the box, Booth Bobo.
The catcher, Booth Bobo.
First offering on its way. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Velasquez is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, Jeremy Pitts.
Jeremy Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Drilled to first. To his right, Mays. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Jeff Pitts will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one.
Ball one, no.
2 out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's in there, 3-1. There's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 3, Sammy.
Stepping up now, Sammy Pitts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Pitts is off at first with 2 away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 2-0 on the way. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Yelich going back to the track, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 196 for his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
In now, John Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Full count, 3-2. Line drive to left. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rays 6 and the A's nothing. At the plate, Juan Trevino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
first offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. So far this season, Trevino is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Pitts ranging into the outfield. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And a hot start to the inning here for the A's with a leadoff triple.
Center fielder, number 16.
This guy smokes this thing,
Eddie.
hustling all the way around
Velasquez.
the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eddie Velasquez is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch, a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch, a swing and a miss. That's the first strike. In the air, out to right. Pitts on the move, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-1 game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup called strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Bends down and he barehands it. Oh, but he beats it out. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him.
The left fielder, Christian.
In now, Christian Yelich. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Gordon, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Homer Mays. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Up next for Oakland.
And that just pains the pitcher. They're already giving up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Stepping in now, Leonardo Asensio, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 pitch. 2-1 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Fidelia. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So striding in, Parker Nellis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He pulls this one into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 6 and the A's 2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Your attention,
Good stuff,
please.
Heidi. Thanks.
Now
Lorenzo
pitching for the
Nieve
A's.
is on to pitch from
Number
the bullpen
18,
now to start inning number 7.
Lorenzo Nieve.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Barton
Leading off the
McGregor.
plate, the designated hitter, Barton McGregor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Bedelia is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the
Up
inning.
next for
Thought he
Tampa
might
Bay,
be on base with some
the first
sort of a
baseman,
hit, but it hung up
Brady
there too long.
Yay.
Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Brady Day. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. This is a foul ball. The 1-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Count 2-1.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
The center fielder,
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Connor Pitts. Line drive to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Leading off the inning, Adeiny Echeverria, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get some.
In now, Juan Trevino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He tripled last time up. The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pitts has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Echeverria gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's ball two now.
2 balls, 1 strike, to count.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2
And the
strikes.
slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect him to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Eddie Velasquez. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moving under it, Pitts. He's got it 1 away. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Quiñones.
D. Gordon will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
2-1 now to Gordon. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in, Christian Yelich. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Three and one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Stepping in now, Homer Mays, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box now, Leonardo Asensio. Line drive, right field, base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. 1 run scores. And the second run is across as well, and all of a sudden it's a 6-5 ball game now.
Right fielder.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember, but without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these
Your
knocks.
attention, please.
Michael Franco trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough
17.
spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Franco.
Into the box now, Chad Fidelia. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a line drive. That'll get the tying run home and possibly more than that. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Now at the plate, Parker Nellis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Four runs here in this half inning. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. One and two. Here it is. Lays off 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
This is pulled into right. Pitts is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Diego Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Settling in now, Booth, Bobo, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Yelich. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2. Soft liner to the right side. He missed it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. Weird still tied 6-6. Benito Ordonez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 6, Benito Ordonez.
Stepping up to the plate, Adeiny Hechavarria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And he takes ball one.
Count 1-0.
And this one's too far inside, ball two. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Pitts on the move, but this will land untouched. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Juan Trevino, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Eddie Velasquez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Line hard down the line and right, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, D. Gordon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. The A's strand one. This game remains tied at 6. Ready to take his hacks again, Sammy Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. One and two, here it comes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Number 30 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 30.
Into the box now, John Pitts. Hops this one up. Trevino in foul ground, but this will land untouched. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Outside, 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Martin McGregor.
Standing in, Barton McGregor. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is line to left. He gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Brady Day, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Rays 7 and the A's 6. Gregory Pitts is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
20, Gregory Pitts.
Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Up next for Oakland.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Homer Mays. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. Hit hard down the left field line.
But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to
Now
protect
back,
before the
the
ball even
designated
left the
hitter,
pitcher's hand. That
Leonardo
pitch wasn't even close.
Asensio.
He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Leonardo Asensio, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Way outside. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Benito Ordonez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Gregory Pitts earns the save out of the bullpen, his league-leading 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.